I think Pope and Sticks got this. Alright, I'm going to start off here with Marksman. See how this goes. Marksman does. But, no. Yeah. Marksman takes down Pope for the first blood, Sticks selected a 1v2. And he is chasing through, gets Phantasma, Marksman turns around, Sticks puts some shots in, backs off, and starts rotating over through the A. And Marksman gets taken down by Sticks in the 1v2. Yikes. That's rough. Man, oh man. I'm going to hop over here with Pope. See what he's opening up with. And they're going on the opposite side of the map. I wonder if Pope and Styx are going to push through, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Pope breaks glass. Pope Phantasma hopefully hears it, but doesn't. He's going to get shot at, taken down. Marksman tries to get the trade. And Marksman gets the other one. He knows where the Pope's at. Pope decides to just push through and guesses correctly which way Marksman went, but I wonder if he read how Marksman was going to rotate this. And did not, but Marksman's taking his time, and this is going to cause a weird timing for Pope as Marksman rotates it over to A. And Pope starts rotating back through mid. He's going to Marksman go get the plan off just in time. And Pope sees him. Marksman nades. Tries to back him off. Pope's not going to probably not going to read this. Ooh. Oh boy. Just I don't know what to call that. A finesse by Marksman or like a misplay by Pope? Tough call. Or maybe both. Phantasma's kind of has a slow start here. We're on 0-2. Hoping he kind of turns it around a bit. And he is watching over the B. And should see someone here shortly. Oh, and he does. And he shots out, panics, backs off. And yeah. They both have SMGs on the side of Villain's Black. Phantasma gets taken down by Pope. Pope playing together with Styx. Marksman takes down and gets the other. And with plenty of time to defuse. Yeah. I'm just seeing like some panicking. Like yeah. You can't really have that mindset though. Marksman is on a 4 kill streak at the moment. And leading the way here in the lobby. Phantasma watching over A. Pope gets blown up by the RC but stays alive. He's reading for a B push. They are completely split on both sides of the map. This is kind of a weird setup round at the moment. Kind of. They should realize that A is open. And Pope is starting to push through mid. This is the player to watch out for. And Phantasma takes down Styx. Pope completely chokes against Marksman. 3-1 for Hero Gaming. Marksman with 800 damage at the moment. Yep. Pope finally is kind of having a start. Same with Phantasma. They might just come down to whichever one might heat up. And Pope gets taken down by Phantasma as I say that. Six sees Marksman, shoots some bullets. Now info is given away. And Phantasma gets sticks. Takes down both players on Villains Black. 4-1 for Hero Gaming. Yikes. Phantasma on a 3-kill streak. Marksman on a 5. This is looking quite one-sided. Where I'm wondering what is happening for Sticks and Pope. Typically expect more from at least one of them. And Pope just gets taken down by Marksman. Marksman is on a man on a mission right now. Oh. Another extension from Phantasma. 6-6 punches him for it. Sticks sees Marksman. Put some shots out. Doesn't quite stun Marksman. Marksman gets away in time. And Marksman just outdoes Sticks right there. I don't know what to think anymore. Like nothing is working on Marksman. The one time Marksman died, Villains Black won the round. He is on a 7-kill streak. Has more kills than the rounds that have been played. Oh, and this is a nasty angle. I wish I knew this angle before. And he might be able to get a pick here. Put some shots into Sticks, backs him down. Phantasma maneuvering towards mid. Sticks and Pope kind of playing on top of each other. Sticks kind of extends over towards Hero Gaming spawn. Okay. Villains Black showing some life. Sticks gets both. Will Villains Black come back from 5-1 down? But for that to happen, Pope really needs to bring it back here. For them to have any chance at winning this map, much less the series. I doubt that. He's been on. Man, oh man. They're rotating through the spawn. Marksman, shoulders, sees Sticks. They back each other down. Well, they're actually just pushing through. This is a really aggressive play call. Sticks takes down Phantasma. Marksman takes down Pope with the team kill. Completely lost Marksman. Marksman, don't come up behind him and get him. This is a complete and utter dominant map from the side of Hero Gaming. Marksman with, I believe, he went 9-2. Should have been 10-2. But Pope team killed sixth there. And Marksman nearly had 1,300 damage. Yikes. That's rough. That is rough. Alright, I'm gonna hop on board here with Pope at the start of this game 2 and see if he can come out to a strong start. And I know Villains Black is really looking for that to happen, but I don't think he knows the initial spawn for Phantasma's Marksman. And yeah, Phantasma gets both quite effectively. And Phantasma beats Pope. 6 takes out Phantasma. Pope takes out Marksman. Pope hops in hill. Finally. And mine too, man. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be dope. Marksman playing his life in hill. Anything Phantasma watch over him, and Marksman gets the trade. Breaks off. Pope takes him down. Ready for the P2 rotation. 6 is already there. Phantasma had an angle on 6, but just missed every shot. Ow! What the hell was that? Styx, the way Styx died was kind of weird. Tasma gets both once again. Like, Jesus Christ. But this would be really nice scrap time if they can get. And Pope once again team kills Styx. And Marksman cleans him up. This is quite punishing for the side of villains. These team kills are really getting their way. And Pope just finesse himself right into the Phantasma. He's out to a strong start. Oh man. This is getting on the territory of absurd. The way these gunfights have been going. Ooh, Pope gets both. 11-7 start. 3 hills in. Oh, Marksman with a turn on the Styx. And I catch it just in time. Oh! Huh. I'm gonna stay on here for a second with Marksman. And he almost flicks on to Pope. Pope takes down Tasma. Oof. Tasma kind of just needs to play his life here for a second. Yeah. Now Marksman's in a 1v2 situation. So probably, yeah. They're just single file and we're at the moment. Kind of getting in their own way. Oh wow. Phantasma has really gotten better with his nades and stuns over the past month. And Phantasma once again gets both kills. Most of his kills are coming from like getting both. Right now, like, ooh, this is interesting spot for Marksman. He gets taken down. Pope versus Phantasma here shortly, and Pope kind of had the read, but let's go with it. Phantasma takes down Pope. Marksman, kill. C6 takes him down. Phantasma, alone in hill. Marksman rotates. They're going to have a battle here against Pope. Here at the start of the hill. Marksman takes down one, but Pope gets both. And the hill time. 19 and 13. The man is going, and he gets both. Marksman takes down Pope with Semtex. Pope is just dying to Semtex, this is my brother. Yeah. Well, most of the time he's like weak in the gunfight, and then he just dies to it. I think Hero Gaming really needs the rest of the scrap time, and the rotation would be ideal. But I don't see that happening here, as Valen's Black is sending both players over. And Phantasma once again gets both. He's holding his own. It's just whether or not what they are doing is effective enough. Oh, I like this play. Yeah, that allowed Marksman to get the two-piece. But that was just playing his life right there. Ooh, the main switch is just working, and Phantasma is currently on a 5-kill streak. And Pope takes him down. 6 with Pope on the hill. Marksman takes it out, and Phantasma does not see Pope. He's killed from behind. But this might allow for timing here at the start, and Marksman puts some shots in the 6, makes him back up. And this is getting out of hand quick for the side of Valen's Black. I mean, the playing differential isn't all that different, but just the effectiveness of the time is just heavily for Valen's Black. Oh yeah, it definitely is. And Pope is currently on a 8-kill streak. You would kind of expect a player of Pope's caliber to be performing at least a little better, and Phantasma, but then yeah. And Marksman's holding his own. Just they just need to start playing time effectively if they want to have any chance of this comeback. And they almost made it happen on Fringe last night, and looks like that is the dagger for the hardpoint map, unless if Marksman and Phantasma just go crazy. Marksman needs to just rotate the hill, and he does. Sees Pope, takes him down. He knows 6 is coming up. Takes him down. Phantasma sees Pope, gets stuck by him, and Pope gets the other. And that's game. Pope with ending this map 35 and 23. Made that 36 and 23. I stand corrected. I didn't expect him to chill out like that. 250 to 172. Oh man. WMD. No, but it's like the fact that defense spawns like right on bomb. Yeah. It's very defense heavy, which, yeah, defense should be favored, but Jesus. Marksman for the first blood on the 6. Backs away. Pope in a 1v2. Sees bomb. Picks it up. Well, doesn't quite pick it up yet. He picks up the SMG. He's clearing out A. Does Hero Gaming read this? And Marksman takes him down. This is weird. Yeah. But that's the thing. I feel like the predict. I feel like the predicted route is to A. Yeah. And Phantasma's watching the flank. Pope takes him down from behind. That was a little too soon to watch the flank. And it kind of cost them. Marksman playing in the corner. Pope doesn't read it. Marksman might be able to catch a whiff on Pope, and he does. Sticks. He's going to look through mid. Caught a glimpse of Marksman. And that should be, unless if Marksman turns and burns, should be a Sticks kill. And it is. Sticks learned his lesson not to shoot too early. Marksman doesn't check his back. Kind of gets him right there. I don't know. Ooh. Marksman might have a timing. Yep. That was played beautifully for the side of Hero Gaming. Marksman with the timing and the route. Stakes and Pope do not expect it as Phantasma manages to get first blood on the Pope, and Stakes tries to trade, goes to try to trade it out, and Marksman gets him from the side. This is a crazy search performance from the side of Hero Gaming as Marksman gets first blood on the Pope. Stakes in a 1v2. Notice where Marksman was last seen. But he is at a disadvantage with the SMG on this map. Ooh, he should get the kill on the Marksman. Gets the first. He knows where Phantasma is at, but doesn't read him. (3-1) Hero Gaming. Man, oh man. You gotta kind of wonder if Pope is either just like a respawn player or what. Yeah. And Phantasma gets a timing and a half, and Phantasma maneuvers around, and man, he backs away. Sticks. Taking Phantasma is going to do something. So he's just not a natural S&D player? No. Gotcha. Sticks has to go plant bomb, and he guesses correctly. Yep. And so whether or not who is going to spot who first. And that should be Sticks. And Sticks gets it. 2-3 for Villains Black to win the round. And by the way, the winner of this goes against myself and Growler. So, the tournament favorites, as Growler says, the GOATs. For that name, it had to be me and Phantasma together. Yo. Marksman gets first blooded. Phantasma puts some shots in. Backs up. Bombs in a precarious spot with Pope knowing where it's at. Ooh. Yeah. Yikes. Three, 3. Tied up. Pope has come alive. It's now on a 2-kill streak. Marksman needs to step it back up. Do what he was doing in the beginning of the game. Or better yet, the beginning of the series. If he wants a chance at winning. Sticks and Pope just staying in their spawn. Hoping for an overextension. Marksman and Phantasma just not giving it. But they are currently set up to potentially take down Pope and Sticks as they make their way towards B. And Pope sees... Ooh. And Marksman gets them both. Just perfectly set up from the side of Hero Gaming to take on Villains Black for that round. If he were to have survived just a little bit longer, that would have opened it perfectly, but regardless, Marksman makes it work. Sticks and Pope kind of panic. 4-3 for Hero Gaming. Going into round 9, Sticks watching for the B push. Playing in a low ratty corner. Pope in his life towards mid. Ooh. And Phantasma kind of looking a little spazzy there. He's taken down. 4-4. We might end up seeing round 11, ladies and gentlemen. This might end up being one. And they make the play for mid once again, and Marksman puts a couple shots out, immediately backs off. Ooh. Marksman with the timing. Marksman hears glass break. Pope in the 1v2. He's clearing out top mid. He's not really sure how he wants to proceed. And he's going to start making his way towards three. Takes a couple shots in. And Phantasma takes him down. 5-4 for Hero Gaming, match point. Solid shots from Phantasma there. Gotta love it. Anytime Phantasma is playing solid, the team just tends to have a chance. And so far this series, he has played relatively solid. Marksman with the insane angle on first blood, sticks, backs off, Pope, and then 1v2. Map chances. Ooh, and Phantasma reads it and gets him. Pope doesn't quite expect that angle. 6-4. Hero Gaming wins on map 3, WMD, round 10. And a snap from Phantasma ends the game. No. Oh, we're on Hasi Hardpoint. So, crazy thing about Hasi Hardpoint is like they won that against Twitter and Muffin, going 250 in like 195, and Marksman like controlled the whole map against them. No, not at all. And Phantasma also what I saw, held his own too. So this might be a semi-interesting map, but Pope and Sticks both have decent bit of experience on this map. As Marksman takes down Sticks, Pope puts out some shots. He's reading from Marksman. Doesn't expect the underground push. Ooh, and they're just finessing. Ooh, this is a bunch of touch and feel from both sides. Ooh. Just a little bit more on the right. Woo! I didn't expect that snap. Pope with the SMG. Sees Phantasma spawn up right in front of him. Knows where spawns are at. Marksman coming side door. Needs it. Ooh! Side kill on the Sticks from Phantasma. Doesn't get Pope though. Pope is reading this. Just doesn't get the timing. Just throws the getting the stun ready at the wrong time. Marksman takes down Sticks. He has one more gunfight to win just to finish out the hill. And he's completely read him and he's just playing his life. Smart play. Phantasma and Sticks both on the rotation. Whoever wins this likely takes like a huge chunk of the lead. Phantasma spawns close behind. I don't think Villains Black is reading this, but they are. And Pope takes them both. Oh. Jesus. That's a lot of shots. Ooh. Six barely gets out with his life there. Go start from Phantasma so far, but if he brings it back, they stand a pretty decent chance. And Six gets both. This tends to be Six's best, probably his best hill in the game. So, Six finessing with movement. And is currently on a 5-kill streak. Pope gets taken down. Six gets the first. Push shots into the mark and gets him. Is now on a 7-kill streak, going 12-5. And the first rotation isn't exactly over quite yet. It's naded, 50 health. And Pope, yeah, watches over Sticks. Phantasma going 2-12. This is not what you want to see if you are cheering for Hero Gaming. Thanks, man. Oof. Some extra love from Marksman on the Sticks. I don't know if that was completely warranted. Because this looks like it might end up being a break. Marksman gets first, gets the second. Should hop hill. Yeah, I bet he does. I bet he does. Yeah, I think Sticks just like really loves P4. That's his like bread and butter hill. That's his best hill of the probably the whole game. Oh! Yeah, but he's brought it back a little bit, but that's not really. It's, this is though. This might be too much too late. Yeah. He's going 6 and 16, but he was like 2 and 14 at one point. Yeah. Oh, that was a checkout kill. That was Sticks watching over from overhead. Marksman last alive. Oh, runs out of bullets on the Sticks. That would have been a nice kill for him. To at least have at least temporary control of Hill and Sticks. This is when he started like popping off last time. So gets a call from Pope that he spawned well. Yeah. I mean, Hero Gaming kept from getting 100-point clubs, but I think it's a little too late. Yep. They're gonna have to soak. They're just gonna just like soak up this whole time. And Marksman. Yep. Woo. 9 and 19. Oof. Oh! Nah. This is making the comeback plausible. As long as they don't completely botch this hill and the next one. Yikes, man. Marksman takes down both. Perfect opportunity. Usually he looks over towards bricks, but he's not really watching it. Yep. And that might be the dagger. That's going to be the dagger. Unless if Phantasma gets a kill on the Pope right here. Right here and now. Yep. I think that might be game. Oh, he doesn't hit the stun. He's not going to guess that Sticks is like right around the corner. And Pope with the crazy route going all the way through mid. I mean, he has plenty of time to do it. Phantasma almost read it. Marksman just needs to abandon that time and head towards new. But that likely makes Pope spawn out sticks against both players onto new. He sees Phantasma, calls him out. Pope, he's going to come behind Phantasma. And that should be his kill. Oh, that's crazy timing. Yep, that should be GG's. GG's, unless barring something crazy happening. And something crazy is kind of set up to happen. But it did not happen. 30 and 20 from Pope. 6 going even at 21 and 21, but he had a really strong start. So, yeah, nearly an 80-point win for the side of Villains Black. But will they manage to take it out in the game 5? They have not won a single search against Hero Gaming thus far. And see you after break. Ooh. So they're rematching on Fringe S&D. I don't know what I think of that. For map 5, Fringe S&D is the map. I mean, from how this series has gone, you got a favorite Hero Gaming for S&D, but because you know that they're for Villains Black, they're going to largely. Ooh, Marshall kind of chokes his shots a bit. Phantasma left in a 1v2. But is it doable 1v2? Unless if. Ooh, Pope chases through. Gets stunned. Yep. Ooh, boy. I do not like that. Well, you can make that work right there. He got ninja fuse last time. It was in this spot. That was by Marksman. Yeah, he. Ooh. Good read from Phantasma, just out of luck. Boy, oh boy. That would have been a very different round if Marksman at least got one of them in the first blood. But Hero Gaming here on offense, I want to hop on board with Sticks here. As he heads towards 10. Pope kind of left alone in the 1v2. He pushes all the way through to 10. It is an open bomb plant, and they have not even started it quite yet. I wonder if that might cost them. Because they are completely surrounded. Yep. Marshman and Phantasma get completely red and taken down. 2-0 start from the side of Villains Black. But it's not like we haven't seen this before. The comeback is entirely possible for the side of Hero Gaming. But Momentum Spring says that Villains Black kind of has it. Just looking for Marksman to kind of come alive. See what's going on here. He stuns over towards square, hits on the A-bomb. They wrapped back. Yep. Marksman grabbing all the way around. Ooh. Phantasma might. Ooh. No. No. What are we witnessing? This is completely different from the previous Fringe that they have played. Completely different. 1 and 3 for Both Marksman and Phantasma combined 2 and 6. Six is on a 3-kill streak. To put that into perspective, and he's going 4 and 1. Pope 2 and 1. As Pope takes down one and is completely reading Phantasma. Phantasma takes him down. Sticks should have this kill. Yep, he heard the reload. Otherwise, he probably would have ran straight through. Yeah. Now on a 4-kill streak, he has his RCXD 4-0 round count. This is starting to get into the highly unlikely category for Hero Gaming. This is a must-win round. The pressure is built up. And they are hard reading for A, and they completely get out red. Marksman, does he check this corner? Sees Six's head. Nades towards top. Sees Pope. Phantasma hops on the bomb. Gets taken down. Marksman goes up top. Doesn't read Pope as he wraps around. And this is a 5-0 start for Villains Black. I mean, what is happening? This is a breakdown. Either that or like Villains Black came alive in the S&D, and I'm thinking it's a bit of both. Like the stats are complete and polar opposites at the moment. Like the one time they get sticks, they still lost the round. Ooh, Pope's almost stuns himself. Marksman wrapping through. This is currently 4 SMGs are out. This is kind of crazy for this map. Phantasma taken down. Marksman in a 1v2 must win 1v2 to keep them alive. And the others are going to start rotating through mid. Sticks sees him. Pope, I think, just caught an angle on him. But doesn't. Marksman saw Six's head. Six sees Marksman. Marksman's getting completely pinched. Yep, 6-0. Villains Black. That was a meltdown and a half. At least one Hero Gaming. At least one. I mean, they did outperform themselves, considering the fact they made their way all the way to losers finals. But I don't think very many team players expected that out of them. GG's for Hero Gaming. Villains Black. Toxic Gaming will see you in the grand finals. Right, shit. All right, everybody, welcome to the grand final. Happy birthday to Mischief. I know he's watching somewhere or at some point in time. We're getting right into this one. WMD, this will be our final series of Black Ops 6, aside from a throwback next year, but stay on schedule here. WMD, this is going to be a best of 7 series. WMD is the first map. And Villains Black making it here after running the losers bracket. Strong run out of them, and very aggressive on both ways, but really no gunfights coming out yet. That's some timing on Growler. Just missing him. See if they can find Siege or if he's gonna see one. He's gonna finesse, but not gonna find anything. Growler now. Pressure's on. Finds one. Pretty much knows where Poke's at, but the question is, can he get to him in time? Takes a bad route, but still has plenty of time. He's gonna find it. Growler with the 1v2 to kick us off. He's ready to go for this grand final. Siege played that well, but not able to find anything. Growler just comes in. Absolutely slams him for a little bit there. Villains Black, Toxic Gaming. Two that you didn't see in the throwback circuit. Toxic Gaming will be appearing throughout next season. Really wanted a Beyond Esports versus Toxic Gaming grand final because Beyond's going out and Toxic's going in. That would have been a very poetic one, but this works as well. Oh, tag's coming in and Siege doing his homework, casting that first one. Six in that 1v2 now, but he's on the pinch. Might be able to find at least one here. Siege gonna see him. Route 6, I like that route. I don't think he saw Growler, but he's gonna get by. At the very least, pushes him out of that power position. Have a good idea where he's at. Oh, almost wins it. I was gonna be a tough 1v2 out of 6, but he almost pulls it off, and Toxic Gaming starting off hot. Good shot. Oof. Good looks there. Truth is, Toxic Gaming are the heavy favorites, really, in any version of this matchup, but not just this matchup, this grand final. I mean, there's not really many teams out there right now, or duos, rather, that would gotta be able to fight this. Marv and Megatron were a strong duo, but unfortunately, they kinda... Oh. Good shots. 6 doesn't stick it, so now he's in a bit of trouble. Anyway, Marv and Megatron were a strong shout. They just had to forfeit out, which is why we had that rematch for the 3rd round, which was then the finale of losers there. And Siege gonna find the 2nd. Yeah, really strong start here. That said, I mean, Villains Black lost WMD and Grind Surge. Might just be a little bit of a respawn team, but hey. And let me make
make sure I'm not muted because that would have irritated the heck out of me. But we are not, and we're pretty much flying through this search. Not much going on. Finally, villains take a round. Good work there. Mid bang out. Slow start for Pope so far. Six really been left in a couple of bad situations, but team shot in there. Found out a way to win it. We'll have to do a poll at some point on the channel, but if it is uplink for the third game mode, should we play it in the future there next season? Usually we do search and hardpoint only for a lot of these, but as long as it's not control, I'm pretty much game. Oh, no, a little bit of bad timing for Six. Yeah, Growl's gonna win that. Pope trying to figure out, had a little stutter there, but figure out what the heck this up top play looks like. He's gonna see Growler. Growler's gonna win it anyway. Pope, a little shaky to start this one. Unfortunate there. Yeah, and that's kind of, that up top's a bit of a blackout play, but pretty effective in the catching somebody out. But like I said, use a spot once, especially in these, you're going to be using them a couple times. And then it's going to be known. Yeah, this has just been absolute domination from Toxic Gaming. Villains Black, they're doing their best right now, but just really not as good as we're accustomed to seeing out of them. Pope 1 in 5, and this is going to be a B hit. First B hit we've seen in a minute. Oh. Pope has his cross on Siege, but oh, didn't even know this was the thing. Oh yeah, I did know this was the thing. I should have seen that. Oh, Siege does not react. Pope with 2. There he is. Finally spawning into the search and destroy. Good work. Yeah, at first I didn't know Siege was reacting to that. He's probably just waiting for somebody to hop him, but good play from Pope. Stay patient, make him chow him there. And mercy. Alrighty. 2-4 is definitely doable. Siege running down there. Out here. It's gonna happen. Pope finds it. Growler. 1v2. Pope's gonna shoulder that. Question is, what can Growler get up to here positioning wise? Out. That's a great play. Six is there though. He's gonna find it. 3-4. They're bringing it back. Odd to have them start slow when they were the ones just playing, but they're definitely back into this one. Oof. See what they choose to do on offense here for Toxic Gaming. Been a spicy. Pope's gonna find first blood. Siege in the 1v2 now. All right, Villains is all the way back into this one. They're just working together. Siege is ready for him. There's nothing. He can't find anything. Didn't even get to ask a question. Unfortunately. Those of you watching this is the grand finals of our final tournament. We decided to do one more. We are hosting it. Ran by Mystery. You saw him play earlier in the tournament. He's been around. Was Wizard on the throwback circuit, but yeah. We are in that tournament, grand finals, 4-4. So this map got real interesting real quick, and Gotta wonder. That is. Siege finds blood on Pope. Sticks in the 1v2. Growler's kind of left out, and I think he does see Sticks there, so. Got both weapons to use. Rocking this garbage Cloud9 skin. It's really irritating to look at. Go back to Siege. And Sticks is not moving, so I think he's either waiting on something that's never going to come, or he is going to wait this round out. Truth is, this team is not pushing. So I don't mind it. It's a hard read. It's also going to make them tweak on timings, but they kind of have this whole map pinned, so Stick's going to have to start moving here, work some map control. Or not, he could sit here. I mean, realistically speaking. He's probably got the same amount of odds, but I'd like to see him try. For the love of the game, at least. Siege saw him. Or didn't. Yeah, he did. God only knows if he saw him, but he kills him off bomb, and 5-4 for Toxic. Stopping the momentum there. Nice. Pretty balanced map. I mean, strong start, strong bounce back, and a little bit of back and forth. This is a big map. I mean, Pope and Sticks are obviously pretty good at respawn, but I know Siege and Growler are too. You do have a little more runway because it's best of 7, but you don't want to go down 2-0, 3-0. It makes it really hard to stay in the series. And Pope's going to find blood. Sticks going to get turned on a little bit there, and Pope's looking for the trade. He's not going to find it! Siege 1v2s for the map #1 win. Wow. That was disgusting. That Jackal, after getting buffed, is the worst thing I have seen in a while now. This gun absolutely shot me. Bullet there. As far as that go, that was pretty entertaining. Siege and Growler pretty balanced. Sticks and Pope pretty balanced as well. Pretty much what you'd expect, so. Welcome to Grind. Absolutely torturous map to play in Hardpoint. Didn't mind it in Search, played a little odd, but still a pretty solid map. Toxic taking the lead 1-0 right now. See if I could do the series score for you guys here. Oh, I definitely can't do it in game. Anyway. Here we go, Hardpoint. Grind. Map that Toxic has struggled on a fair amount. Team shots. You know where Pope's coming from. Pope. He could have shot in the back, and that's a strong start for Toxic. Very strong start. Not even a kill on the board for Villains, but I think Growler's got some tweaker cam. Oh. Pinch comes out. So far, Oh, man. Pretty balanced effort. I mean, not a lot of time for villains, but Toxic didn't get that much either. So, 6 still on a donut, but he's going to be here first in time. Growler not going to read the corner. 6 going to read that spawn, though. He should commit to it. First. Get it out. Oh, gets killed as well. A little bit of a troll there out of them. Pretty sure that held wraps a little. I don't know, I might just do that straight. I never actually played it. There you go, re-break immediately for villains. Can technically take the lead on this one. Run at him. Didn't really work out in his favor, and so Toxic remains in front. Man, that's another clean wave. I mean, Villains is definitely shooting back. Pretty balanced in that aspect, but you know, I mean, it's only a small lead, but still, been getting the most amount of time. Traditional. Take it down. Not gonna find Growler. Looked like he might have, but not quite able to. See how the setup goes for Toxic. Hold the rest of this time. Siege getting pushed out. They're just pigeonholed up there. I was not gonna find one though. Oh, was that Siege? I had him backwards. Oh boy. 1v1 for the time. Growler's gonna win it. The time sticks is there. Siege is just gonna rotate. Smart call at a Siege, but not terrible for Villains. Just gotta work a break here early. Siege is gonna find Pope on the initial. They got stun sticks as well. So. Oh! Also, he found that. Oh, that's insane. That's that spawn. 6 could have found Growler there, but border too. It's not gonna go your way. The teamwork Siege, and they're going to do so. Good shots. Pope on a 3 spree now. Y'all watching the same damn angles. They're gonna take the lead. Pope should be dead here. He is. So back and forth we continue to go. Stick struggling, pretty much the only one struggling in the lobby. Usually from Sticks you'll see him go effective and come back later in the game. Should be the rest of the time going for Toxic. Good shoulders there. But we are back to P1 and there is Sticks rotated, ready to go. Opportunity for Toxic. Hope just jumped out. Oh my goodness. Growler's gonna find Sticks with a pistol. Hope's gonna find 2 anyway. This has been kind of insane, I don't know. It's like, people kind of getting world started out here, but looking to break through the back. Gonna read it now. I'm just gonna jump at him. Siege gonna have this pinch here. That's a break for Toxic. This is such a bang out map that you kind of watch it and you get lost into what's going on. It feels like it's about as close as it can get, especially with Sticks at 5 and 12 right now. Double negative, struggling pretty bad, but this is where it can get out of hand. Toxic take the lead, and they do have P2 rotation. That said, Pope walks in, finds one, but Stick's gonna have the back spawn. Growler may not tell him the info because he spawned close, so Sticks is there. He's not gonna find anything. He's really gotta step up here on the spawn if he wants to do anything. It's Toxic start to expand that lead. Starts to get a little dangerous here. Need a break. Sticks gonna find one. Growler's here. Gonna find one. Not gonna find both, and Pope gonna 1v1 Siege. Spawn's close, gonna find it. Six gonna run right into him. Gonna die. And that's a great hill out of Toxic Gaming. Really setting this lead. A little further out of reach. I mean, we've not seen a lot of holds, so them to get the first big hold is going to be pretty big going down this, going down the line here, but... Oh my goodness, that looked insane. Oh, making a good read. Versus the shotgun, no, nobody can beat the shotgun in a gunfight. My biggest mistakes in this tournament was not using that gun soon enough. Holy, is it? Stick's gonna break on in. He's using it now. Why not? Struggle and pull out the shotgun. Pinch, nope, get shotgun. Siege there. Is he gonna get turned on? He does get turned on! Siege might have ran out of ammo, but Villains are right back in it with a big hold here. Watch out. Sticks work on rotation. He's on a 3, by the way, so they're not gonna have rotation. Sticks kind of ignoring it. That was gonna say that he's ignoring it. Love that out of Sticks. Sticks has been moving way better than he was late in the throwback there. Obviously, he got second at the throwback as well, if I'm not mistaken. But oh my goodness, great shots. Don't know who got second at the throwback. And they're gonna re-break that, but as I was saying, he's kind of moving. Let him do a little shimmy, do a little shake. He's looking good right now. Gonna over chow there. And this is back to being back and forth. You know, a bit of a nitpick I have seen from Villains, and even noticed when playing them, is that they are really proud of just running out of hill. Make them overextend, make them chow you in that time. Obviously, it's tough in a 2v2 though, trust that, but usually works better than just running it down. Toxic has the lead, just gotta work on 2-1 break. Gonna find the first stick. Holding the front. Jower's gonna reach out the front. Oh, can't find anything. That's a quick break from Toxic. They are reading the spawn, so. That's that poke though. Does do a little bit of damage. Ooh. I don't really know who's gonna win this one. It sticks all the way back. 17 and 22 after that start is not bad at all. Just gotta stay alive. Dude. Gotta stay alive. Oh my goodness. They do get P2 spawns, so that was best case scenario. Big hold here. Put one in the game, and that's 2 dead. Pope is blocking 6. Just gotta touch that time. Here we go. This is the hill that Toxic held to get that lead they had. The question now is, can Villains do the same? Siege is in the back. Sticks is reading it. Timing could be interesting here. Oh, Siege finds both. But nasty goopies. That makes things tricky now, as they're going to maintain this lead. Nobody can win here now, but this is a big break. You don't want to give a big lead here. Oh, just kind of shoots over his head, giving him a haircut. We are going to be essentially in a tie game. Going into the... Oh, unless Sticks dies here. Sticks shooting the absolute bullshit, but Pope already rotated, so... It's gonna be a bang out on the hill. Okay. Damn! Siege finds both again. No, he's on a 3, so... It's the time, Villains. You gotta break now. One goes down. Pope is in. I was like, just being in time here is all you really need to do. They're gonna set up a pinch, but Sticks should eventually read this. And he's not could have done it. Growler and Pope gets taken down. Lead switches back, and they can win on this, so you gotta break and you gotta push through deep, so it's gonna be a 1v1, and that's gonna do it. Toxic Gaming, find map number 2. It was a close one, but played it well in the end, and they're gonna go up 2-0 in this grand final. Here's a look at the scoreboard. Both positive on Toxic, both negative on Villains, but overall, solid game. Alright, everybody. Hacienda. Our final time on it for Search and Destroy in Black Ops 6. It was a good map. Honestly, it's been in a few of our big moments here for the Black Ops 6 season. Whether that was in Survive the Island or if that was in the Throwback Circuit. See how we send it off. It's a bit of a mid-bang out. He's gonna challenge Growler. Should be able to get bombed down here, and Siege working that absolute pinch. That Growler down, but Siege finds Sticks, so Pope's gonna be in a tricky situation. To find one, gonna know where Siege is coming from. The question is, what timing does he get? And Siege guns him down, finds both in the round. Just a little too clean out of Siege there. Oof. Thought Pope had that a little in the bag, but no. Wow. Siege has been really impressive. I mean, consistency-wise, especially when he's running an AR, traditionally a sub, but might be transitioning here into an AR going forward because he's been playing really well. Really have noticed no problems with him, and we're gonna stick with him as he's on 2, finds both last round. Gonna see that crowd. But gonna run at him and now Sticks left alone in it. Potentially find Siege, but no. Sticks is in an absolute terrible spot. Wow. Okay. Toxic started strong in WMD as well, so nothing really surprising here. The question is, can Villains find that first? Bare fist, essentially, here. Going down 3-0 would pretty much doom the series. No doubt about that. first. Growler's angle. Six knows that. And that's gonna be the round. Oh! I don't think he got it, but Growler kind of trolled there if he did get it. Holy crap, Sticks! A man on a mission, and Growler. I didn't think he'd check that again till 7, but immediately repicked. I mean, the only way Sticks won that was after that happened. Growler got a little bit overconfident. Sticks makes him pay in an absolute improbable 1v2. And there you go. I mean, that could, if that doesn't give you life, I don't really know what will. Sticks starting to shoot like mischief here late in the grand final. It's a must-win map. Excuse me. Oh, they're gonna see that. Sticks is gonna. Pope's gonna be there. Growler, 1v2 chance. And Pope gonna see him, but so far they're just playing window. Oh, who saw who? They both saw each other. I just get out. Too late. 1v2 chance for Sticks, or Growler now. And Sticks is probably shitting it a little bit. They're gonna check low, and that's gonna be easy for Growler. Finding 2 pretty easy kills. And honestly, I don't hate how Sticks played that. Just gotta check that low. Also, like, Growler kind of played that a little weird in a sense where he just stayed neutral for a little bit. Now, sometimes that's really the play in a retake situation. If you have time, you can kind of make the other person move around. Moving around isn't always the best in Search and Destroy, especially on some of these maps in a 2v2. Growler on 2 now. After the 1v2. That was a huge 1v2 looking back for Sticks. Could have been 3-0 down. Kind of looking for Pope to pop takeover. Did it earlier. And he finds Growler off bomb. Siege gonna trade it. Siege in a 1v2. Sticks here. Not gonna see him. Gonna win it though. Sticks winning some big ones here in the early part of Hacienda Search. Man, I am fumbling around here. Oof. Too clean out of the young gun there. Two villains choose to do on offense. Really been a defensive bloodbath here. Double on Halls, good call. They could get timing here on Growler, but he's gonna already reposition. I ain't gonna be here. It's just when I get that time. Damn. Does he read Growler? No, he does not. Growler gets bad timing. Oh man, I like this out of Sticks. He's planning safe, so it limits how he can play this retake, but so I don't hate it. In fact, I kind of like it. And he oh man, he wins that. Wow. You know, I do swear usually. I censored myself there because I kind of forgot what I was doing. Wow, I like that play out of Sticks. I mean, obviously timing went his way a little bit there, but that was a great 1v2. Wow. Okay. Sticks is really hard carrying the Search, and he's got an RC car. Not always the most efficient thing on the map. Word to Shotzi there, but Definitely can come in clutch if you need it. They're gonna get through, and Villains, or Toxic Gaming, rather, it's pretty slow. See what kind of timing they get. They're doubled. Oh, it's great timing. Siege checked it, but he's gonna get taken down. Growler's gonna reach out this. Pope gonna win both. Pope's finally in this map. Starting slow in these searches, but Styx are kind of bailing out early in this one, and so Pope picks it up. They're gonna win this map once again. Not an actual must-win, but nobody wants a reverse sweep in a grand final. It's a best of 7. I mean, you kind of want it to go 7 if you have to. Fringe search has been honestly insane for these guys on Villains. Fringe HP good as well, so, you know, this might go 7. I mean, I don't know if we're prepared for it. Mentally, physically, as a unit here, but, you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I thought Pope was going to wallbang that or something crazy. Ground's going to bang this. He's going to find 6. Oh, boy. Question is, what kind of garbage timing is going to go on here? The absolute worst. Siege going to find it. Finally gets around on the board for Toxic. Yeah, that's a bad timing position. Unless, of course, he got info or believed he was correct. Okay, not that it works. That may have been one of those situations where you want to run around a little bit. Nitpicking, I know. I have mini-map here. Honestly, for me, I probably double mini got shot in the head, so. Still have the lead here. No worries, back on defense. Offense has been really tough. Poacher's banging down middle. Out anyway, they line up. No, something I've noticed, Villains kind of stack up pretty frequently. And now it's tied up 4-4. It's getting a little bit dangerous. They had quite a few team kills in the first series tonight. Gonna have to clean that up, and Siege is now on 3. Been running in this Hacienda. And these have been some spicy maps. I mean, Toxic dominant in the overall look or outlook on it, but it's definitely not been anything crazy. Pope's gonna find him. So Siege in the 1v2, but 6 is gonna give him 1 for free. Pope's gonna give him the other one. Now that you're one shot, homie. This guy's on Mars. We're just rechalling one shot. It does take good space, but should die here. Oh, Siege finds the worst time to throw a grenade probably in history. You know, we want to talk about bad timing. That burrito. That is what that looks like. In case we were wondering. And Villains on map point. And Pope popped in. Look at him. 8-7. Sneaky thing about Pope, there's like a certain point in the game you're like, oh, he's not doing good. And the next thing you know, you blink and he's not carrying per se, but he's definitely all the way back into it. Siege has already finds Pope. Styx gonna get called out. He should get jumped. He does, and we're going to round 11. This series has been about as close as it gets. Can Villains make the scoreline look like it? But comes down to this, in my opinion. Are we going to see a banger or we're going to see a 4-0? Obviously, this isn't the last map. You're watching this. Toxic's up 2-0, but just the feeling I'm getting from it. Here we go. running down A. We're hopping bomb. Can Pup see his feet? I don't think he can, so. Quick plant. And that's obviously gonna favor Toxic there. Oh, it sticks. Runs out no man's land. Pope left on well side. Nowhere. This should be it. Yep, and we're up 3-0 for Toxic. Man, that's so frustrating out of our villains there. There's really no. Just kind of limp there through the finish. I mean, they weren't taking rounds. They were. I don't know. Toxic Gaming go up 3-0, and they're looking good. Siege with 10 in the Search or Destroy. Growler negative, but ended strong. We're going to a hard point. Alright, here we go. Let's go one more map. Why not? Let's see what villains got in store. A strong French team. And now they're gonna have to reverse sweep for this. And that's gonna be Growler finds both, and Toxic gonna start with the time. Oh, gonna get naded. Stick should find Growler. It's going to, so. Back and forth. I just don't really love this map. I think it does play better in twos than, at least. Up here. He's not. Doing a little shimmy, doing a little shake, and this is gonna be great play out of Sticks. They're gonna have rotation as well. Sticks on 3. He's looking great right now. Need the 10 push, but hit the ball. Absolutely, absolutely Sticks. Feed him. Papa's hungry. Tucky frying right now. Somebody put this guy on SMG. What was he doing on AR all year? Kind of lost the plot. Finds 1, doesn't find 2. Sticks is coming. Uh-oh. Stomp, stomp, stomp. He's in the hill. Guy's a freaking kaiju on the map right now. Somebody put his kid down. He's got a kill pistol. He's got everything. Pope's trying to beat this guy's ass, but they're gonna have rotation here to P3, the money hill. Pope's just hitting a like nothing round. I don't know what Pope just hit there. He popped it. I don't give a shit round. That's gonna give Sticks timing to get into the hill. Uh-oh. Here comes Growler. Finds 1. Almost finds both. And he's gonna get shot in the absolute cheeks. Sticks gonna be here though. lead that doesn't win it. Such a bang out. This hill's either like an absolute slammage, just somebody you can it, or it's a bit of a bang out depending on spawn. See these split spawns here? They're very what's the word? Oh yeah, bad. these spawns suck. Pope's gonna break in, so they're gonna keep this lead. Even with this little bit of hell time here. One step back. Siege not gonna give it to him. Pope got a spawn. Oh shit, I'm in the wall. Oh, I'm through the wall. I'm trying new things here, guys. Give me some slack. Growler in the corner. Yeah, it's gonna be a 1v1 here on time. You're just giving them the scrap. This is best done if you contest it, because the moment you go for that time, it's very risky. Not often a reward at the end of it, and there you go. You gotta be very efficient on your trades. Way worse, of course, but not great decision into test it. To be aggressive. It's gonna work out there. I know you don't want to contest the point away, like just think about it. Trust me, isn't really a bad thing on this one. And we are going to P1 with Villains Black holding the lead. Styx was at one point 10-3. So it's definitely cooled down, but Pope's heated up, and so if they start shooting together here, maybe one of these times, Pope just jumps off the top row. Styx might want to use that cruise. Maybe he's gonna save it for P2. You never know with this guy. He's a maniac. He's 12-4 now, though. What can he find? Siege. Growler. Pope should trade this. He's going to. Out Siege like a reckless person. I mean, all said and done. Rotation. Gonna go for Toxic, but the lead should be back in Villain's hands here as long as they play this right. Styx, he's gonna save that cruise, break P2 with it, wait. Call that baby in. It's Toxic. We take the lead, and back and forth. These hard points are super close, really nothing separating them. Maybe Styx doesn't know he has a cruise, because he's just getting turned on now. Growler on a 4. Okay, I don't mind saving it. I also don't mind using it either. I'm gonna reload at it and gonna find Growler is fully heated up, and it's been all Toxic gaming since P4. Truth is, I mean, from the cruise, but all said and done, you're only 10, 14 points down. Could have been much worse for you. Siege in the rat corner. Maybe fly that cruise to the window? I don't know. You know, I have no clue. And Six gonna get that nice little close spot. Oh, he's finally gonna win it. Growler jumps out the window. Now Styx. Pope. All the way at 10. Say, please don't lose that one. That was upsetting. Pope wins it. Growler spawning close. So we continue to go back and forth. Villains need the time. Six does a little weird thing there. Thought Pope was in it with him. He's running out with his knife. See, that close spawn. This is looking all Toxic gaming. I mean, as strong as Styx started, I mean, what we are witnessing here is a lack of consistency from both of them. Nothing towards Styx, just both of these guys not really able to play well together. And hello, good night. Six doesn't see anything, is put to sleep, and this is gotta be over now. I mean, Technically not, but I mean, you just lost all momentum. Styx is back in the blend. I shoot him. Pillow pet. He jumps up, says, "Kill me, Growler. I'm tired." Oof. Not what you like to see. Unless you have an early bedtime, in which case, yes, this is pretty convenient, isn't it? Able to find one. Kill goes the way of villains. Is this doable? Technically, yes. I just don't think they got it in them. Styx has been holding on to a cruise missile for the entire game, and is terrified to use it for some odd reason. So he's gonna get jumped on hill. That's gonna help him out. Man. Hope will challenge every gunfight, regardless of health. Which is somewhat typical, but equally upsetting. I don't, you know, like, I respect it, but it's not the best. Should be a villain's break, and we're gonna see it. So, honestly, if you can hold P2 for a full 60 and use this cruise missile to break it, you could win it. Maybe this will remind 6 Styx. You're gonna die to a missile. You also have one of those. So let's whip it out. Thoughts on P2 missilage? Still no. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. He's gonna shoot over his head now. Maybe use it. Now maybe. You know, that could be helpful. I'm gonna use it. He's gonna find both. He's on a 4 streak, and this is over. I think Styx, if he uses it now, I'm gonna break my keyboard. Okay. I mean, like, brother, that thing on the right can be used as a score streak to help break hills in some, you know, very specific cases. But it looks like he's gonna take it to the grave with him. Hoping to use it in next map in BO7, which would be helpful, yeah. Now he's gonna use it now. The game's 100% over. He's gonna go in and say, "Hey, I'll use this cruise missile." Just, you know, I like explosions. They're kind of cool. They sound nice. You can tactically use this map. It's toxic gaming. Growler just got to touch this time. It's over. Like a wall. Shallot. Doesn't matter. The game's over. All right. Well, 4-0. Predictable yet close. Yeah, if they win this, you know, I'm gonna sell my kidney. I'll give it a win, because this game's over. This game's over. How can the game be over? Now the game is over. And yeah, wow, Styx really popped off and then fell asleep. Maybe took a Benadryl mid-map there. I don't know what happened to him. Consistency is key, and consistency went to toxic there. And you see that bottom right, that the calling card is the best play in like red? That's kind of cool. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, yeah, got slammed a little bit, but hey, you made it to the final. You did all right. Siege Growler, congratulations.